So yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. I think Twitch is
Okay, everything is good to go. So let's get started.
still lagging. So yeah, we just disconnected. So yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. I think Twitch is So yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. I think Twitch is still lagging. Alright, we should be good now. So I thought this would be a quick fix, but apparently not. Ceiling raycast is colliding, return true. Oh, we also have to do this. I just realized it's not the fudge player that's doing this. It's the wall slide. So we have to just run this in our slide state or our slide state check. I don't remember where that is, but it's somewhere here. Let's see. Next. So I wonder, because there is technically a chance for us to be hitting the ceiling, like if we're all the way up in a corner. And that would make this, let's think about it. Wait, actually, let me see something. Can we do, no. I might leave this on the back burner unless I'm able to figure it out in like the next 5 minutes. We might just ignore this, because it's not the worst thing in the world to drop this down by 1 pixel, but ideally I would love to figure out a better way for this. Wait. Yeah. I don't know. Another thing we could potentially do is actually ignore this top raycast and only do it based on maybe the bottom two. Because actually, what's happening here? Like when we do enter the climb state or like the slide state, we're able to climb when we're like right here, which kind of doesn't make any sense, So yeah, we can probably just ignore the top raycasts. So what we'll do is on next to left wall, instead of checking for let's see what we call these raycasts. I think it's called like left middle raycast or something like that. Yeah, left middle and left bottom. Okay. And I believe 2 is our bottom one. So we'll do wait, I think did we mess up here? I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a knot, right? Yeah. And that should be it. This is for our left side, and next to left wall is the same exact thing. Left middle. I'll see you, Moonstriker. Thanks for stopping by, man. Don't be sorry. You already said you were only going to be here for a second anyway. We could get rid of this, honestly. I don't really use this anymore, but yeah, I was planning on having like slime, like different friction based on what type of tile you're colliding with. So like usually we have like normal tiles, and then I is left bottom recast. Alright, and that's it. It should work the same way. We might even want to mess with our recasts a little bit more for like, I guess. Let's see. It's a little nicer, and then we won't hit the slide state anymore. But we'll still fudge if we like. Well, we can still fudge like that, and we can make an attempt to fudge this way, but it might be a little hard. Hey, how's it going, Ahmed Riyadh? Yeah, there we go. Doesn't reset the dash input, so that's, let's see. There's dash timeout. There is. I'm fairly confident we have one for our dash. There's dash delay. I don't think we even use that anymore. Let's see. Dash delay. Yeah, dash delay doesn't do anything. Let's delete it. Okay. This is, I believe we should put this in our controller logic. The only issue is that, like, right now, I think what we do is when we press the B button, we have the activate input. Well, we have activate input actuation, and then we also have, let's see, activate input equal to true in our controller logic, and then we set timers.activate input to, let's see, activate input timer. So yeah, over here we set it to false. So that's, yeah, activate input timer equals false, and then if we go back into our controller logic, let's see where dash input is set to true. So yeah, there's nothing that sets dash input to false unless we actually dash. So I think we'll want, we might put this in our controller logic, or we could also just put it in that timer that we had. I'm wondering where is like the best place to put it. Where do we set dash input? Yeah, I think we'll just put it in that timer. Activate. So yeah, that should fix it. Yeah, there we go. We're also able to press dash while we're in the neutral state, I believe. Which I guess is fine. Wait. So yeah, if we're on the ground, it is kind of weird because when we're in the neutral state, we already have access to dash again. And I'm wondering how we reset the dash. Is it from us just checking if we're on the ground, or is it from us checking if we're in the idle state? It should be we're in the idle state, but it might just be that we're just checking if we're on the ground. Can dash. Let's see. No, it probably is that we're just on the ground. And because we have that dash delay, the second you enter the idle state, we're able to dash almost immediately. And we could see that right here. We go from the neutral. Okay, let's run it one more time. Yeah, we go into the idle. So yeah, it does look weird, but I think it's technically correct. Like we should. I think that's what should be expected from the game. Let me just see how this looks with our zip lines, because I noticed this issue first when we were using the zip lines, and we might still have something that does happen with our zip lines with like the dash input. So it seems like it's fine. I can't really tell, actually. Yeah, I think it's fine now. There's one other thing that's kind of weird, and that's if we dash out from this orb, and like if we keep dashing forward, we just get caught by the orb again. I don't know if that's ideal. We might just leave that as well. So I want to see something. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll leave that the way it is. I think we're gonna change the zipline after like we publish the whole demo, which by the way will be coming out in 2 days. I'm gonna try to release this new. Oh wow. Maybe I'll make one final room right here instead of having. Yeah, we'll try to do 2 rooms. I think one final room that like shows all of the mechanics, and then like the transitional room that like usually brings you to another chapter, but instead we're going to be using it as here. So yeah, we'll use that. Actually, let's actually see if that works. The script is complicated and long, but the result is great. Yeah, it actually might be longer than necessary. Like I might have just, like certain things I'm sure I could have done better. You know, like cleaner, maybe more optimized. But it does serve its purpose, I guess. I would like to eventually refactor everything. I think that's like the first thing I'm gonna do before after I release this new demo. After I release the Kickstarter, the first thing on the agenda is to like refactor everything. And I'm sure that's gonna take maybe, I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Separados, mas dentro de um mesmo projeto. E você tem muito contato, muita conversa com o que é feito para fazer o levantamento, né? Eu vi que ele faz com a pessoa.
So yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. Still lagging. Alright, we should be good now. So yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should should be good now. I think Twitch is so yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. I think Twitch is so yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. I think Twitch is so yeah, we just disconnected. I think we should be good now. I think Twitch is still lagging. Alright, we should be good now. So I thought this would be a quick fix, but apparently not. Ceiling raycast is colliding, return true. Oh, we also have to do this. I just realized it's not the fudge player that's doing this. It's the wall slide. So we have to just run this in our slide state or our slide state check. I don't remember where that is, but it's somewhere here. Let's see. Next. So I wonder, because there is technically a chance for us to be hitting the ceiling like if we're all the way up in a corner. And that would make this, let's think about it. Wait, actually, let me see something. Can we do, no. I might leave this on the back burner unless I'm able to figure it out in like the next 5 minutes. We might just ignore this, because it's not the worst thing in the world to drop this down by 1 pixel, but ideally I would love to figure out a better way for this. Wait. Yeah. I don't know. Another thing we could potentially do is actually ignore this top raycast and only do it based on maybe the bottom two. Because actually, what's happening here, like when we do enter the climb state or like the slide state, we're able to climb when we're like right here, which, you know, kind of doesn't make any sense, you know? So yeah, we can probably just ignore the top raycasts. So what we'll do is on next to left wall, instead of checking for let's see what we call these raycasts. I think it's called like left middle raycast or something like that. Yeah, left middle and left bottom. Okay. And I believe 2 is our bottom one. So we'll do wait, I think did we mess up here? I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a knot, right? Yeah. And that should be it. This is for our left side, and next to left wall is the same exact thing. Left middle. I'll see you, Moonstriker. Thanks for stopping by, man. Don't be sorry. You already said you were only going to be here for a second anyway. We could get rid of this, honestly. I don't really use this anymore, but yeah, I was planning on having like slime, like different friction based on what type of tile you're colliding with. So like usually we have like normal tiles, and then I tried adding slime tiles, but I guess it was cool, but it didn't work out that nicely. This is left bottom raycast. Alright, and that's it. It should work the same way. We might even want to mess with our raycasts a little bit more for like, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little nicer. And then we won't hit the slide state anymore. But we'll still fudge if we like. Well, we can still fudge like that, and I can make an attempt to fudge this way, but it might be a little hard. Hey, how's it going, Ahmed Riyad? Yeah, there we go. Cool. That's one bug fixed. I guess we'll fix the dash input. I guess maybe one of our timers doesn't reset the dash input, so that's, let's see, there's dash timeout, there is, I'm fairly confident we have one for our dash. There's dash delay. I don't think we even use that anymore. Let's see. Dash delay. Yeah, dash delay doesn't do anything. Let's delete it. Actually, let's back everything up. Okay. This is, I believe we should put this in our controller logic. The only issue is that, like, right now, I think what we do is when we press the B button, we have the activate input. Well, we have activate input actuation, and then we also have, let me see, activate input equal to true in our controller logic, and then we set timers.activate input to, let's see, activate input timer. So yeah, over here we set it to false. So that's, yeah, activate input timer equals false, and then if we go back into our controller logic, let's see where dash input is set to true. So yeah, there's nothing that sets dash input to false unless we actually dash. So I think we'll want, we might put this in our controller logic, or we could also just put it in that timer that we had. I'm wondering where is like the best place to put it. Where did we set dash input? Yeah, I think we'll just put it in that timer. Activate. So yeah, that should fix it. Yeah, there we go. We're also able to press dash while we're in the neutral state, I believe. Which I guess is fine. Wait. So yeah, if we're on the ground, it is kind of weird because when we're in the neutral state, we already have access to dash again. And I'm wondering how we reset the dash. Is it from us just checking if we're on the ground, or is it from us checking if we're in the idle state? It should be we're in the idle state, but it might just be that we're just checking if we're on the ground. Can dash. Let's see. No, it probably is that we're just on the ground. And because we have that dash delay, the second you enter the idle state, we're able to dash almost immediately. And we could see that right here. We go from the neutral. Okay, let's run it one more time. Yeah, we go into the idle. So yeah, it does look weird, but I think it's technically correct. Like we should. I think that's what should be expected from the game. Let me just see how this looks with our zip lines, because I noticed this issue first when we were using the zip lines, and we might still have something that that does happen with our zip lines, with like the dash input. So it seems like it's fine. I can't really tell actually. Yeah, I think it's fine now. There's one other thing that's kind of weird, and that's if we dash out from this orb, and like if we keep dashing forward, we just get caught by the orb again. I don't know if that's ideal. We might just leave that as well. So I want to see something. Alright. So yeah, we'll leave that the way it is. I think we're gonna change the zipline after like we publish the whole demo, which by the way will be coming out in 2 days. I'm gonna try to release this new wow. Maybe I'll make one final room right here instead of having yeah, we'll try to do 2 rooms. I think one final room that like shows all of the mechanics, and then like the transitional room that like usually brings you to another chapter, but instead we're going to be using it as like a credit scene. Like it'll take you, it's like as if you beat the game if you enter this room right here. So yeah, we'll use that. Actually, let's actually see if that works. The script is complicated and long, but the result is great. Yeah, it actually might be longer than necessary. Like I might have just, like certain things I'm sure I could have done better. You know, like cleaner, maybe more optimized. But it does serve its purpose, I guess. I would like to eventually refactor everything. I think that's like the first thing I'm gonna do before after I release this new demo. After I release the Kickstarter, the first thing on the agenda is to like refactor everything. And I'm sure that's gonna take maybe, I don't know how long it's gonna take. I mean, since I already know like the game and like the structure of everything, hopefully it only takes like a week or two. And I might even ignore certain things, like the tile map stuff. I don't think, I mean, yeah, the player I think is my biggest concern, because the player is like 3,000 lines of code or something like that. Oh no, 2,500. So yeah, you know, I'm sure there's like a lot of stuff here that can be fixed. Same with like maybe our, like how we handle the world and how we handle our main scene. I mean, there's not much code that goes into it, but having our player communicate with like the main scene, the world demo, and then the level manager, like I feel like I hacked it all together. And I mean, I don't think it'll crash ever, but you know, I'd like to leave, you know, I'd like to make it as clean as possible. So yeah, we'll do that afterwards. Let's go into this room really quick, and I want to see what we could possibly be running here. Why are there like, what is this? There's like spikes here. All right. World demo. So I don't remember how I handle this. Maybe we just have this little box here tell us which room to go into. Let's see. So yeah, you can see there's a scene path, and that scene path takes us to World 2. Right now, what I think we do is we change the scene. Actually, it really depends on what the scene is. So if it's another world, what we do instead is we actually just replace how like our whole game is structured is we have this main scene. Here, let me there we go. We have this main scene, and our main scene goes into this viewport. Or wait, no, we have our main scene, and then whatever is in our world goes into this viewport here. And usually what I do is, like, if we change rooms, I just delete the current room and then I put in the new world. But for the credit scene just it doesn't include the main scene. It's just its own scene. So what I'll do here is we're gonna look at where we change the scene, and if that scene is a credit scene, then we'll just change the scene. If that makes sense. Why do I have so many player scripts? The player scripts, the dozens of player scripts are just like me reiterating through the code, or like making a new version in case I like the old version. So it's like a hacked version control. So yeah, I mean, we started out with player. I'm sure we had a player 1 that I deleted, but we have like player 1, player 2, player 3. Yeah, it's all the same player. Like here, I can show you what player 2 looks like. It's probably like, yeah, you can see this is like the old texture of our player. You can see, like, there's no raycast, there's nothing. Here, I can show you the script of it too. The old player script, I mean, it has like 1,000 lines of code. He was growing. He's growing. But yeah, this was the original, and you can see how many states we had. We have some states that we don't even use anymore. So like, you see, there's the floor slide state, there's the look state, there's the read state. Those are actually I think we still use the read state, but yeah, there's a grab state that I don't use anymore, and crouch state. Let's see what else. I think that there's also a bash state, or is that part of the dash? I think player 1, for some reason it doesn't exist anymore, but player 1 had a bash state, which is like almost like a dash, but you just dash downwards and turn into a ball and break anything below you. But yeah, that's why I have all these different versions of the player. And now we're up to 13, and I'm sure when I refactor everything, we're gonna have a player 14 instead. If we follow the same trends. But yeah, so what we'll do is, I think this is done in our level manager, switching between scenes. Level manager. So yeah, we have this enter world. And we also have this exit world. Current world path. Add child current world. So somewhere we're changing the current world path. Let me see. Current world path. Change world. Okay. Oh, look at that. If the scene path is credits, we change it to the credit scene path. Look at that. I was way ahead of myself. So I think what we'll just have to do is, for this room, it says if scene path is equal to credits. Does that mean all I have to do is name it credits? Because we already have the path. Let's see. Just type credits here, and we bring our player over. Yeah, so I mean, it's a little ugly, but it does the job. So yeah, this is what the next demo is, how the next demo is going to end. Originally, we had all of the chapters, or the 2 chapters in there. But yeah, that's not the case anymore. So we fixed that. Wow, we're making so much progress today. I mean, it's really small stuff, but like, it's stuff that's needed for, I guess, for me to release on Friday. For me to release this next demo on Friday. These are things that are kind of required. So yeah, we fixed the fudging or the wall slide issue. We fixed. Well, now we could switch into the demo. I mean, to the credits. What else did we do? We fixed the dash input. All that's left to do is maybe make one more level, and also, if we can, we should try to update the what is it? Our checkpoints. So originally, how it looked like. Oh, let me delete these lamps here. You know, it's called checkpoint lamp, so I wonder if we just add, let me see this checkpoint lamp. No, there's no script, so it does nothing. Yeah, we're gonna delete this for now, because we're gonna make our, well, we already have our own scene for it, but somewhere along the lines, I started updating our checkpoint, I did something to it, and now it doesn't work. So I think I was all over the place when we started working on it. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna wait. I heated up the water, but I didn't finish my tea. So we're gonna heat it one more time. Let us look at our checkpoints and see what it's doing there. So these checkpoints are going to be fine. We'll probably add a sound to them, but I'm not concerned with the sound just yet. Let's look at something like, oh, and there is one other issue. I've noticed, whoa, what's happening here? I think we're rotating our player. Oops. Hey, how's it going, Shrimritos? Welcome, man. What you been up to? It has been a long time. Long time, like maybe what, like a week or two? Alright, so we have this add lamp function. Add lamp export value. I'm gonna set it to true and we'll see what happens. I think we do get a lamp that spawns. But that's probably all that happens. Yeah, so you can see there's a lamp here, but nothing happens. It's still black. What should happen is we change the sprite, or we have it light up, and then there's a light node that lights up the rest of the scene. What's interesting is that I do see, like, there is a light node in the background here. I wonder, is there something else in this scene? Oh yeah, there's a lamp node right there too. So I think this was another version of lighting in your game. So we can either have lighting done by our I had some weird ways of going about it. I could either have a lamp come out from our checkpoint, or I could connect our checkpoint to a light node to make it more like dynamic. And yeah, it was working at some point, but now I guess I did something, and yeah, because look at that. We have scenes chain lamp. What is chain lamp? I don't know. Let me make some tea. Damn, it's been 3 weeks. That's crazy. Well, I hope you've had a good 3 weeks since we've last talked. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So if add lamp dot instance. Okay, so for some reason it's saying this is a null instance, which is weird because lamp path. Well, actually, this is strange. So we have it set to null. I think I figured out what our issue is here. This is the lamp path of okay, so this is the chain lamp. So this is actually backend directory. I thought this was like the local directory of like all of our nodes. I wonder where I guess maybe I don't do that anymore. Or maybe I do it with lamp nodes. Let me see. No, we don't do it with lamp nodes. We do it, I guess, with our lamp. Or maybe this is an old version. Oh, right here, lamp node path. It's all the way down here. So let's get rid of that for now. Let's see if it works. Nothing yet. And this lamp is still on for some reason. So I'm going to we'll leave it here for now. And let's see what's going on with this lamp node. Okay, so if add lamp, we definitely should clean this up a little bit more. Right now, what we're doing, I hacked this. Basically what I did was we had add lamp run in, I believe, our level manager, or maybe it's probably in our level manager that we did this. And then we have our level manager run add lamp, but if we die, we don't need our level manager anymore. We could just have our world do it, or we could just be in our ready function. And basically we're just rewriting add lamp here. So it's very strange. Honestly, what we could have done is just write add lamp. We could just run the function add lamp here. And that should handle like all cases. We'll do that next. Here, for now, I'm just going to comment it all out. And then we need to figure out if add lamp is working, but it's not connecting. So player entered with turn on doesn't work just yet. So self.connect player entered with our lamp, and we're running turn on. Let's see if turn on is running here. New chain lamp. You can see we have like all these random functions here. They aren't necessary, but we'll probably maybe not rewrite them, but yeah, we'll have to figure out how to make them run better. So let's see. Does turn on play at all? Oops. So it doesn't seem like it. We are getting this checkpoint here. Process room player entered. I believe our room switcher. Oh, wait. This is add lamp. Let's see. Process room. Yeah, process room player entered. Emit signal player entered. Once this signal emits, we should be telling our lamp to turn on, but I guess it's not happening just yet. So I guess there's something wrong with the signal being sent. Let's see. Connected lamp. Well, it seems like our lamp is connecting. Where are we? Oh, yeah, connected lamp. And connected lamp is equal to lamp. So yeah. There must be something wrong with our signal. Self.connect. Player entered. Lamp turn on. And then we're saying lit sprite is equal to. So we're grabbing a lit sprite, which is, I think that's a variable here. So apparently there's a physics process running lit sprite, and this is our dynamic light. So this, let me print this. Turning on dynamic light. It's very strange, actually, because I thought we disconnected this room switcher from our lamp node path, but it's still running for some reason. Yeah, let's do this. Since it's a child, I believe it's a child. Let's see. Actually, no, it might not be a child. Yeah, what we do here is I'll see you, Shamrita. Yeah, I think we should just restart writing this because I think I was all over the place, and I think we can make this look good. We could combine dynamic lamps with the current lamp that's our child. Actually, no, we might not want to do that. Yeah, let's rewrite all of this. pass. All right, add lamp. All right, so we're not going to run this in our ready function. I think where should we run this? We could run this in our room function. What we should do is have our room iterate through all of our checkpoints. And yeah, that's where it's going to happen. And then it'll check for connected lamps, and if those lamps exist, then we'll add light to it, or we'll make them connect to that lamp that we're currently in. So let's do this. If add lamp, there are like a few cases. So there's a case where, and there's an instance where room is there's an instance where a room is just instanced, and light already exists. So I think those are like those are the two cases. So add lamp, basically, maybe we'll want to rewrite this to like connect to lamp. We'll do that. Connect to lamp. Because what I think my approach was to all of this was, basically lamps are always going to exist in our game, even if the room gets like despawned, the light will still be there, so that the player knows that they've already been in that area. Yeah, that was like. Okay, so if everything is just instance, let's do this. If add lamp, or if add lamp. So this lamp is just the lamp that gets spawned on the object. We're also going to have dynamic lamps that you can connect. Like, we could add our own lamps and it would connect to this checkpoint as well. Or we can have, let's do this. If was it lamp node path? You know what else we could do? Where's lamp node path? I'm trying to think, should we put it inside of this if statement and handle like both cases? I don't know yet. Hey, how's it going, Sinister Orange? I think originally what we did is that we checked if there was a dynamic lamp as well. Let me actually change this to dynamic node path. And instead of saying connect to lamp, we'll say connect lamp. So if dynamic lamp node path, no, we could just say node. Oh no, we need path. Is equal to true path. And what I think we're also going to do is, if add lamp is equal to true, we're gonna set this back to null. Just, I mean, as like a. Oh wait, it should be null. Pretty good, pretty good. We're just like polishing stuff right now. Mainly just right now we're working on our lighting. Our game might crash right here. Let me see. I guess not. So if add lamp, we'll say lamp node path or lamp path. And we'll want to load this in. Yeah, this is just a regular path. Oops. I'm gonna do load lamp path. And I guess I think we have a var connected lamp. I guess that's what we'll set it to. What game am I making? So I'm making a platformer. I could show you some of the gameplay. I'll be quick about it. It's a platformer very similar to Celeste. Oh, look at that. Deactivated connected lamp dot dim down. So right now, let's see here. Let's just pass all of this. We don't need it just yet. We still might crash somewhere in our game. Oh no, it's fine for now. Yeah, can I send it to you when it's done? I'm not sure if I have your contact information, but you can get the game on itch. So in the YouTube description, there's a itch link. You can play it there. I'm gonna try to release it on Friday, so yeah, you can play it there. Yeah, sure. If you add me on Discord, I can probably send it to you. But yeah, that's the gameplay. I don't want to play too much. Instance. Oh, but the only issue is that we don't want to load our lamp all the time, so we need to make sure that we have. I'm not sure if we did this in the past. We're basically going to want to record #0001. Or you could join the Discord, the server, and on the server I'll probably I'll post it there as well. Okay. Let me think about this. We would have to have like something recording what lamps we've connected to already, or like what checkpoints we've already hit. Maybe what I would do I think what we could do in our level manager is check which rooms we've connected to, or check which lamps we've connected to, and give like each of these rooms like their own unique name. I feel like that would kind of work. We basically just record, you know, like what room it's in and what's the name of the lamp. Yeah, I feel like that might work. I'm gonna take off this sweater. It's getting hot. All right, man. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably, if you go into playtest, like if you add your playtester role, I'll ping you. I usually don't ping everyone because I feel weird about pinging everyone. But yeah, if you want notifications on when it's gonna drop, yeah. Unless you check the server all the time, which is also fine. Alright, yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Whenever our player connects to this object, we're going to, actually, whenever we instance the room, I think we should record the entire array of lamps. I think that would be ideal. And I think we did something. I feel like we might have done something similar in the past. And there's just like rogue functions hanging around. Sprite versus Coca-Cola. I don't really drink soda. But I guess like I like Sprite is healthier, so I would go with that. But I mean, it's soda, so I think it just has less sugar. But I feel like because I don't really drink soda, if I really wanted to drink soda, I'd probably drink Coca-Cola. You know, like I probably drink soda maybe twice a year. And like if I were to drink it, I'd be like, hey, I want Coca-Cola, or like something like that. Yeah. I feel like I would drink Sprite if I drink soda every day or something like that. I'd be like, all right, let's drink Sprite because it's like a healthier alternative, maybe. I don't really maintain my health. I just never. I just feel like as a kid I was told, hey, so it's not good for you. So like I just never got into it. Never got into drinking soda. Alright, so let's look at our level manager and let's see. We have a collection of checkpoints, or maybe room switchers. No, we don't. Let me make sure it's not in our world demo either. Room. Yeah, we have this get rooms information function. So yeah, we do have this get rooms information. Maybe that's where we can put it. Since this is ran in our ready function of our world demo in every single world. And this is, I don't think we'll ever go back into, we might want to save this in our world data. I'm not sure. I'll be right back, and I'm going to think about it while I'm in the bathroom. We'll see. So eventually, I think we would want to save this in our level manager. I don't know. We'll save it in our world for now. Let me just look at our main scene. I don't think our main scene handles any of this information, but who knows? Our main scene just handles UI stuff. Okay. So yeah, we'll put this in our demo. So what we'll do is, so we have this get world information, get rooms information, and then we iterate through every single room. We'll do something similar, but we'll do basically for lamp. I'm trying to think how we should do this, because we're gonna grab the lamp's name. And I guess what we would call it is like a reference to it would be like the room name plus the lamp name. Or we could like add an index to each of these lamps, and say, hey, you're like, you're the first lamp, you're the second lamp, you're the third. What we'll do first is I'm going to print out all of these lamps and let's just see what it looks like. Because I don't know, sometimes the names might change, or like, I notice sometimes when you print a name of something, it plays like it prints out the the reference to it, and yeah, the reference is always going to change. So I don't know if we should. I don't know. Let's just do this. For lamp in rooms, and what we'll do for each. Well, looks like Godot is lagging. We might crash here. Yep. Oh, look at that. We're back. First, let's add a reference to our checkpoints here. So let's go into our room script. And we'll just have an onReady var. Just called doors. Originally we used doors, not checkpoints, but we've stuck with the name. So they're always going to be doors. And so our checkpoints parent is equal to doors. We'll go into our world script now, and we'll iterate through our checkpoint parent. So for checkpoint in room. Oh wait, no. In room dot checkpoint. What is going on? It's like lagging right now. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Okay. Yeah, we should get spammed right now. It won't work. Let's see here. So yeah, we do get output overflow, but it should work. What we're gonna do now is yeah. So you can see here it says room switcher, and then it says in quotes like the node. We just want the name here, and I wonder why it does that. Let me see. Maybe if we just put .name, maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. That's something new with 3.5 or whatever I'm on. That was never a thing before. Oh wait. Or maybe it was. It's usually they have to write get name, so maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just slightly slow today. No. Okay, wait. There's an output overflow, so we're just not seeing it. If not, well, we plan on adding it to an array. I should take a break. No, I can't take a break. So it's not printing at all. Let's see here. Let's do this. We're gonna create an array of lamps anyway. So let's do bar lamps. Or checkpoints in world. Yeah, there's music in the game. It's just disabled while I scream. Checkpoints in room. Info room switcher. What is going on here? So yeah, we are printing it now, and I guess now we have that output overflow. So let me comment this out for now. Let's run it one more time. Yeah, the game does have lore, but it's not fully fleshed out yet. There we go. So yeah, those are all of our room switchers, and you can see they all have the same name. Well, a lot of them have the same name, and that's because they're children of each of these rooms here.
And I guess what we'll do to like distinguish all of them is instead of naming them by their individual names, we'll name them by like their parent, their parent, and then the room itself, and then the checkpoint itself. And then from there, we'll always have a reference to it. And I guess every time we create a new room, we would have to, I don't know, maybe look for these objects and see if they already exist. If they already exist, we want to make, I don't know if we want to create a new instance of it and save information for each of these room switchers, or if we want to, well, I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm trying to think what would be like ideal. Another thing we could possibly do is move these checkpoints outside of the room. No, but that would be kind of weird as well. So I guess the main issue. The main issue is saving information from our, from our lamps. Like, if a lamp is already lit or a lamp has already been activated, we want to make sure we save that info. Oh, another thing we could have done is literally just right before we die, save the room information. That way we don't really have to we could deal with it locally rather than having our level manager deal with it. There's so many options, really. I mean, actually, our world is still going to have to, like, handle this information. What's the game called? The name is, you can see it in the description. It's called Memory, but it's spelled differently. See, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we could save all of this. We don't really need to save our entire collection of arrays. We can just save what's in our room currently. And then right before we die, we re-import that information. Or maybe we just don't delete that checkpoint, or delete the lamp that it's connected to. And I think that's sort of what we did. We just didn't have a very well-structured way of doing it. So yeah, what we could do instead is, I mean, we do have all these checkpoints, but yeah, maybe we don't need it. So let's do this. Let's get rid of all of this, and we'll create another var. We'll leave this here. No, let's get rid of it. We'll say checkpoints in room. But actually, it's not really checkpoints in room. It's lamps in room, but our checkpoints would have a reference to these lamps. They would know which lamps to connect to. So we might have a reference for both lamps and checkpoints. Don't know. So before we die, we're going to grab a reference to all of the lamps. And I don't know if we should do this in our room.
Such a simple, like, I know we could get this done, but it's like, it's hard to figure out, like, what's the best way to go about it.
First thing we're going to want to do is grab a reference to each of these lamps. So I guess what we'll do in our room first is check if if these lamps have a connected lamp. So we'll go back into our room switcher, and the first thing we'll do is let's do this. Instead of connect lamp, we're going to say func check. Well, add lamp already does that. But then we also have dynamic lamp. So let me think here. Yeah, let's do this. Func check connected lamp. And I guess this is what connect lamp will do. And the issue with our lamps is that there's like animations for it. We don't actually have anything that like says it's already lit or something like that. And I mean, I guess we could do that. It just makes me wonder, like, what is the best way to do this? And I think I'm struggling too much with trying to figure out what's the best way to do it, and that I should just do it instead. So yeah, let's just do that. So we'll have connected lamp is equal to, if add lamp is equal to true, we'll say connected lamp load this instance, and yeah, this is going to be our connected lamp, and we're always going to have, I guess we'll just always do this. And if we have a dynamic lamp node, I guess we'll handle this later. Let's first just handle the chain lamp. So if add lamp, connect this lamp, and then let's connect it. So connected lamp. I'll check Discord afterwards. Let me think about this. Autofill for signals, yeah. Shit, I mean, this should work, but I mean, last time we tried it, it didn't work. Oh, wait, but oh, yeah, we admit the signal player entered. And we do have an argument out of it, but it doesn't really matter. So let's try this. Oh, you know, it's another thing. We never added this as a child. We're gonna add this to our. We either want to add this to our. No, we're gonna add this as a child to our lamp. Just to make a child of our checkpoint, just to make things easier. Or we can add it to the decorations. I'm gonna try adding it as a child for now. If we do it this way, we actually don't even need signals. But let's see. Hey, where's our lamp? Let me move it down here. Oh, we never ran that function. So I guess we'll do it in, let me think, where should we do it? Should we do it in our room? We do have this find adjacent rooms checkpoint. For now, we'll do func get. We could send this to our world after it's done. Actually, we'll have our world run this function. But for now, I think we're gonna put it in the ready function of our room. So for checkpoint. Checkpoint indoors. Checkpoint dot what? Get connected lamp? Is that what we called it? Dot connect lamp. Hey, how's it going, Gulai? Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So yeah, checkpoint dot connect lamp, and let's just do get. Checkpoint indoors. So yeah, connected lamp, and you can actually see it right there. For some reason it's like all the way down there for some reason. Let's see. Right here. Oh, so we'll just update the positioning, but yeah, it is there. So that's good. I guess what we could do in our room switcher. or in our before we connect the room, or before we add it as a child, or after we add it as a child, we'll just say connected lamp. Let's just do 20. There we go. Okay, so our lamp is here. Do we have the... So, turn on doesn't seem like it's running. Trying to find adjacent room. Checkpoints, connected lamp. So we are seeing the connected lamp. That's about it. Yeah, it is showing connected lamp. Yeah, and turn on should be running, but it's not. Let's see. Self.connect. So let's do this. Whoa, what did we do here? Oh. Player entered, we have to keep self here. So yeah, this is our connected lamp. There is a lamp here, and I mean, I guess what we could do technically is just say lamp.turn on. But I wonder why self.connect player enter to connected lamp turn on is not working. Let me see something. Let me try this. Maybe it requires, because our signal is emitting something. Yeah, so we are getting, this is our connected lamp. So we could just run it here, but I really wanted to run it with a signal. Yeah, he looks around when he's idle. Let me try this. Let's try self.. We'll make a new signal. I don't know why. Player entered to connected lamp